Chickens can feel overwhelming at first. There's so much information online, so many options, so many different setups, so many people doing it in so many different ways. And when you're brand new, it's really easy to feel like you're going to mess everything up. But here's the truth. Chickens are actually one of the best beginner animals to start with on your homestead. They're forgiving, they're resilient, and you learn quickly just by caring for them day after day. You do not have to know everything before you start. Let's start with why people get into chickens in the first place. For a lot of people, it's the eggs. Fresh eggs feel like the first real step toward food security. For others, it's about self-sufficiency. Learning how to produce something yourself instead of relying on the store. Some families start chickens to teach their kids responsibility, and that's a great idea too. Daily chores, animal care, learning where food comes from, and for many other people, chickens are part of a bigger lifestyle change, a slower pace, more intentional living, feeling more connected to your food and routine. There isn't just one reason people start, and all of those reasons I just listed are completely valid. Now, let's talk about what chickens actually need, because online, it looks like you need all the fancy things, right? The big coops, the perfect runs, the expensive feeders, the elaborate setups, those automatic doors. But chickens don't care. They don't need fancy stuff. They need a safe place to roost that's dry, secure, and predator-proof. They need good food. They need clean water. They need enough space to move around and act like chickens. And they need daily check-ins. That's it. Not perfect, not aesthetic, not cute. Just safe, consistent care. A lot of beginners carry the same fears when they start. And if this is you, you're not alone. I don't know enough. What if they get sick? What if I mess it up? What if something eats them? What if I pick the wrong breed? These are all normal thoughts. Every chicken keeper has had them at some point or another. We all started at a beginning. And the truth is, you kind of learn as you go. There's so much research you can do, and I recommend research before you bring an animal home. But mistakes are going to happen, and there's only so much you can learn without doing it first. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't start. Chickens are resilient animals. They're not as fragile as you think. Confidence builds faster than you expect once you're actually caring for them day after day. And routines make everything easier. Feeding, watering, checking the coop, observing their behavior. It comes second nature after you're doing it. And you don't have to know everything when you start. You just have to start. Make sure you know the basics and get them. And when you do start small. You don't need a huge flock. Pick beginner-friendly breeds, choose a simple coop, focus on learning behavior, watch how they move, watch how they eat, watch how they interact with each other, because your confidence is going to build step by step, not all at once. Sometimes you learn more from watching them than you can ever read in a book. And what actually builds confidence isn't buying more equipment. It's observation, it's routine, it's small wins, it's asking the right questions, it's paying attention. You start to notice what's normal and what's not, what they need and what they don't need, and how they act when they're healthy. And that awareness builds confidence faster than any book or video ever could. And that's actually why I created this free ebook. I'll list it down below, because I remember how overwhelming it was when I started. I wanted something simple, something calm, something beginner friendly. It helps calm the overwhelm, the crazy brain you get, and it gives you a starting point. It walks you through the basics, and it helps you feel more prepared before you jump in. It's something I wish I would have had. I'll put it down below in the description, so if you want to check it out, that you can. But I want to leave you with this. Chickens don't require perfection. You don't have to know everything, and you don't have to have it all right the first time. Start small, learn as you go. Confidence will build with experience, not before it. And if you're thinking about getting chickens, you absolutely can do this. You've got this. And if this is your vibe and you're interested in more of this homesteading stuff that I'm talking about, make sure you hit that big red button so you don't miss out on any of my future content. And make sure you check out my website down below. I have tons of freebies that'll definitely help you along in your journey. Don't be worried. You got this. I'll see you in the next one.